Yo, what's going on out there, YouTube? This is STL0320 representing JVS. So I just finished watching the Vulcan Hello, which is the first episode of Star Trek Discovery, which actually takes place long before like Captain Kirk and Commander Spock. And to be quite honest with you, the main character Michael is actually being, I think, based on what I've heard, that is her surrogate father. Like, so basically her parents, her family were killed by the Klingons, and so Spock's dad took her and trained her to be what she
Spock's
is.
Dad?
You ain't supposed to be in this reveal.
I'm not in the reveal. Move my legs.
But Sonequa, who played in The Walking Dead as Sasha, she does a really good job of conveying not just the intellectual side and the physical side, but the vulnerability side of what it looks like being a human raised by a Vulcan race, and at the same exact time having her whole family killed by the Klingons. The weird thing about it is I'm really intrigued by the Klingons. Alicia, she really loved War from Next Generation,
He's my favorite.
She really loved the Klingons, so it's just really interesting to see
They're the bad guys.
the chronicle where they came from and how the war started with the Starfleet and the Klingons ultimately. Because I don't know if they had a war before this, but it's definitely about to start now, and a part of it is coming from her prejudice. I think one of the things they did in this episode was really good. It played on the fact of her going off the prejudice because of what they did to her, and then their inability to be able to relate, because they've been kind of sheltered within themselves. Like, it seems like they are very, not necessarily primitive, but the way that they do things is just this kind of like cultist kind of way. And it's a very fascinating thing to see where the Klingons are going to go. The unfortunate thing about this is, to be quite honest with you guys, I probably won't watch any more episodes because the episodes are done through a streaming service that you have to actually pay for. This is going to be the same thing I'm going to run into when it comes to probably Young Justice and Titans. I think that's actually going to be done through the DC streaming service. The same thing they about to do with all the Disney and Marvel stuff. Gonna be run through a streaming service, opposite from Netflix, opposite from Hulu. So it's gonna be a problem. I think personally, the first year they should just allow everybody to do stuff free so they can get acclimated to see if this is what they want to do, or like everybody merge together and be like, okay, this is what we're all gonna pay underneath Hulu, underneath Netflix. Either way, unfortunately, I don't know if I'll be able to watch any more of this episode for Star Trek Discovery.
Unless it's free.
Unless it's free. Another good thing was Captain Georgiou, played by Michelle Yeoh. If you don't know who Michelle Yeoh is, she actually was in the most notable Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Yes, love that movie.
And she did a really good job also in the movie Sunshine, if you've never seen that before. But she does a really good job as the captain. She has a lot of belief and a lot that she's pushing into Michael, played by the lady that was from The Walking Dead. And I think that she, to me, she's very wise, but she knows that, you know, her lieutenant has a lot that she can really learn from as well. Like, she really depends on her quite a bit. But it's going to be really interesting to see where their relationship goes now, because, I mean, she put the Vulcan grip on the girl, man. Like, because out of fear, you know, out of desperation, out of her own trying to do stuff by herself, like, she compromised her own relationship with her own captain. I think that, to me, that speaks merits about how she is not ready to lead her own command yet. But she has all this capacity and potential, definitely, because she still seeks wisdom. She still knows what she has to protect. And most all captains go through this trial by fire kind of thing. You've seen it with Captain Kirk in the newer movies. And you've also seen that with Jean-Luc Picard, based on when he goes back and forth with different things. But I'm a Star Trek fan. You guys thinking I'm just a Star Wars fan. I know the lingo to all of it. Live long and prosper. I give this episode an 8 out of 10. I thought it was pretty decent. Really good start. The visual aesthetic was great. The scope looked great. They put a lot of money and influence into it. It's just really weird because I'm thinking, honestly, if you ask me to pick between Orville and Star Trek Discovery, I haven't told you guys I've actually looked at that. But I looked at the first episode of Orville, and it was not only funny, it was very Star Trek-esque. Like, it was the best parts of Star Trek added with comedy. This is the best part of Star Trek with Star Trek Discovery, but it's going to take time to progress. Like, I knew and predicted what, you know, Lieutenant Michael was going to do. I knew she was going to sit there and do something against her captain. I definitely couldn't predict what the craziness was going on with Orville, and I think that's more intriguing, more fun. But I guess we'll see which one of these are really going to survive, because Orville is going to be on basic cable. This is going to be on the streaming service. So is this show going to be able to survive? And that's a better question. But let me know if you enjoyed this review. Keep it locked. JVS, we're going to stop. And remember tonight, Rick and Morty. Peace, guys. Live long and prosper.